LibreCAD or FreeCAD, which FreeCAD software should you actually use in 2026? I've tested both extensively, and here's the critical truth. They're not even competing. Hit that like button because this comparison will save you from choosing the wrong tool entirely. LibreCAD is a mature, lightweight, 2D only CAD application. Think technical drawings, floor plans, and schematics 03D capabilities. It's fast, runs on old hardware, reads DXF files, and feels familiar to AutoCAD LT users. Perfect for engineers and architects who only need precise 2D drafting. FreeCAD is a full-featured 3D parametric modeler that also handles 2D. Version 1 just dropped in November 2024 after 20-plus years of development. It's got Assembly Workbench, solved the topological naming problem, supports mechanical engineering, BIM, and even CAM. This is for product designers, makers, and anyone building 3D models. The core difference, 2D versus 3D. Here's the fundamental truth. LibreCAD cannot do 3D modeling. It's exclusively 2D. No extrusions, no solid modeling, no assemblies. If you need to design a 3D part, a product, or a mechanical component, LibreCAD simply cannot help you. FreeCAD does both 2D sketching and full 3D parametric modeling. You sketch in 2D, then extrude, revolve, and build complex 3D objects. They're fundamentally different tools solving different problems. Learning curve and interface. LibreCAD has a dated but functional interface similar to older AutoCAD versions. If you've used AutoCAD LT, you'll feel at home immediately. Commands are straightforward. The workflow is simple. Draw, dimension, layer, export. Learning curve is minimal. Most users are productive within days. FreeCAD, much steeper. Version 1 improved the UI significantly, but parametric 3D modeling is inherently complex. You're learning workbenches, sketcher, part design, assembly, CAM. Expect weeks to become comfortable, especially if you're new to parametric CAD. FreeCAD's challenge isn't poor design, it's that 3D parametric modeling requires understanding constraints, feature trees, and assembly relationships. File format support. LibreCAD reads and writes DXF natively. That's the AutoCAD interchange format. It can read DWG files but cannot write them without third-party converters. Export options include PDF, SVG, PNG, JPG. That's it. Simple, focused, effective for 2D workflows. FreeCAD supports a massive range: STEP, IGES, STL for 3D printing, OBJ, DXF, SVG, PDF, IFC for BIM, and more. If you're exporting to CNC machines, 3D printers, or collaborating with SolidWorks users, FreeCAD handles it. LibreCAD's file support is limited because it's 2D only. Performance and system requirements. LibreCAD is incredibly lightweight. It runs smoothly on decade-old laptops. We're talking 512 megabytes RAM, basic processors, ancient hardware, perfect for educational institutions or budget setups. Launch time is instant, response is snappy, even with large drawings. FreeCAD demands significantly more modern CPU, 4 GB plus RAM recommended, decent GPU helps with complex assemblies. Version 1's new assembly workbench and topological naming fixes improved stability, but large assemblies still slow down on weak hardware. If your machine is old, LibreCAD wins by default. Feature set. What can you actually build? LibreCAD gives you lines, circles, ellipses, polylines, splines, dimensioning tools, layers, blocks, hatching, everything for technical 2D drafting. No simulations, no rendering, no 3D. It's a drafting tool, period. FreeCAD is a complete CAD ecosystem. The new assembly workbench lets you build multi-part assemblies with joints and constraints. The CAM workbench generates toolpaths for CNC machining. The BIM workbench handles architectural projects. The FEM workbench does finite element analysis for stress testing. You can design, simulate, and prepare for manufacturing all in one free package. LibreCAD can't do any of this because it's not designed to. Choose LibreCAD if you exclusively need 2D technical drawings, floor plans, schematics, circuit diagrams, or simple mechanical drawings. It's fast, lightweight, and perfect for drafting without 3D complexity. Choose FreeCAD if you need 3D modeling, product design, assemblies, 3D printing, CNC machining, or BIM. Version 1 is finally stable and production ready, with the topological naming problem solved and integrated assemblies. Bottom line, these aren't competitors, they're different categories. LibreCAD is a 2D drafting tool. FreeCAD is a 3D CAD suite that also does 2D. Pick based on dimensionality, not features. That's your honest breakdown. If this helped, subscribe for more CAD tool comparisons. Links to both in the description. See you next time.